When often we hear the term one world government, it implies that there's a big conspiracy theory, that people in different countries are working behind the scenes, pushed on by various elites to end national sovereignty and institute one big international government. I really have not seen any evidence of that.
How quickly do you think shots can get in arms?
Get needles into arms.
Vaccines into arms.
To get vaccines into the arms.
Shots in arms.
We need to get them into people's arms.
Get it into people's arms.
Get the vaccine into people's arms.
And get more shots into arms.
Americans should start receiving shots in arms.
Into millions of arms.
It's amazing to see this tremendous shot in the arm for the entire nation.
When often we hear the term one world government, it implies that there's a big conspiracy theory, that people in different countries are working behind the scenes, pushed on by various elites. I've not seen any evidence of that.
And the key to getting to rebirth is the vaccinations. The ultimate weapon to win the war, the vaccinations.
So I want to tell you today that thanks to vaccines, the end of this crisis is on the horizon.
The vaccines will catch up to the virus and defeat it, and we'll do so this spring, this summer. The good news is that we have vaccines on our side.
For the ultimate goal of essentially getting the entire world vaccinated.
When often we hear the term one world government, it implies that there's a big conspiracy theory, pushed on by various elites. I entered the church 10 years ago when I was at university in San Francisco at a place called the St. Ignatius Institute. I went there having a sense that I had a vocation to be engaged in what some people have described as the culture wars, what the Pope described in Evangelium Vitae as, I think it's section 64. The Holy Father says, he talks about our political responsibilities, and then he talks about certain forms of charity, one of which he describes as political activity.
The church is the means by which God wants to reconfigure the world. Our whole purpose is to go now and recreate the world.
As political activity.
It's time for us to rethink about the mass vaccination clinics and that we need to get into the neighborhoods.
As political activity.
Get vaccinated when it's your turn.
Get the vaccination.
Let's overcome the pandemic with a global vaccination campaign.
I want to ask all of my fans to join me and take action in support of this campaign.
When often we hear the term one world government, it implies that there's a big conspiracy theory pushed on by various elites. I've not seen any evidence of that. Let me put it to you this way.
And I've had the honour of playing my part, we've had the honour of playing our parts. It's been a huge team effort.
And I will kill her children with death, And all the churches shall know that I am he which searcheth the reins and hearts, and I will give unto every one of you according to your works.